Hey Uncle Jim, hey Aunt Jean, happy anniversary. 50 years, holy Toledo. That is a long time. So many memories. Where do I begin? Probably my earliest memories were from the house on Washtenaw, 36 in Washtenaw, I think. My mom used to drop me off there. I'd have a lot of sleepovers there, playing with all the kids on the block until the street lights came on, playing with your dog Toby. And then when the street lights came on, we came inside for family time, of course, and before bedtime. All was good and dandy until, of course, the day your idiot neighbor decided to burn down his own house, but didn't do so correctly. And unfortunately, your house caught on fire. I remember that night, Uncle Jim, I remember saying prayers with you and Ange at our bedside before you tucked us in. And then the next thing I remember is you carrying me out of the house as it was on fire. I remember there was like a red or a dark maroon curtain on a window that you had there, and I can remember the fire was knocking the curtain down as you were carrying me out. And then I remember looking out in the corner of my eye, and I saw those shoes that Angela and I had. They were awesome. They were Cabbage Patch shoes, Converse, I think. We were the coolest girls in school for having them. And I remember as you were carrying me out thinking, oh man, those shoes were awesome. This really sucks. But you carried us out, and you saved my life that night. You saved all our lives that night. So thank you so much for that. Aunt Jean, I remember we went across the street to a neighbor's house, and you made sure that you tucked us all in. You snuggled us all in until we felt safe, and the firemen were done putting the fire out. Yeah, it's a sad night, but also a night that I won't ever forget, because of how safe you both made me feel in a very vulnerable and scary situation. I do have my notes bulleted out here, so I don't miss anything that I want to say. But probably some of my best memories, of course, were at the cottage, growing up with my cousins, from boating to playing soccer with Brian, on the lakeside lawn there. From tubing, just all the fun that we had, ghosts in the graveyard, except for that one day, that one jet ski. And Angela did this all on her own. I had nothing to do with it. But she took Erin out on the jet ski and had her sitting in the front and hit a wave, and boom, Erin's front tooth got knocked out, or chipped, I think, and tripped to St. Anthony's. But that was all Angela. I had nothing to do with that one. So definitely my fondest memories were growing up at the lake with my cousins. Ange and I then, we got a little bit older and we had a good run. What can I say? I took her to a lot of parties with me. She met new people, vice versa. There was this one party that we weren't so lucky. The cops came, we didn't get away. Couldn't run away fast enough, so we got caught and taken to jail. Uncle Jim comes in for the save again. You picked us up from the police station that night. We were in trouble, but I mean, again, you came in for the save and got us out of prison. I still remember that beating when I got home. It wasn't a good one, but it was well worth it. And then, of course, those little mini parties that Ange and I threw in your backyard on Natchez, in your trailer that you had back there. And Jean busted us for that one. She only got us in one, though. I don't think there was more than one that we got busted from. But we got lazy. We didn't clean up the evidence when we were done. And she found the evidence and made us come upstairs into the kitchen and drilled us until we admitted that the evidence was ours. To this day, I don't know if I ever admitted that, so I guess I'm admitting it now in this video. But I don't know how much trouble I could get in now, seeing I'm 40. But definitely one of my memories. So we didn't get busted from the cops on that one, but probably a little bit worse, we got busted from Aunt Jean instead. So yeah, we had a lot of fun on that Natchez house as well. Uncle Jim, I just want to let you know, you taught me so much over the years. You've really been like a second father to me. I love you so much. One of the things that you taught me, and to this day, I still think about it whenever I'm faced with like a challenging task or something that seems impossible to achieve. I think about the day that you told me, I forget what we were doing, but I wanted to do it the easy way. And you looked at me and said, Megan, no, anything that's worth doing is worth doing the right way. And I've taken that advice with me, and it's made me very, very successful. not only in my career, but just in life in general. So anytime that I think I'm going to cut a corner or take an easy way out on something, I think back to that advice, and I do it the right way. And I usually get good results every time. So, you know, thank you so much for your advice and just everything that you've taught me over the years. I love you. One of the things that you taught me, though, probably, I don't know if it was the right way, probably not. I don't know if you remember this day, but I do remember it distinctly. It was the day that you taught me how to build a fire, an Indian fire, or how an Indian starts a fire, rather. It was the day we were at the cottage. My dad took all the kids out on the boat, so everybody went tubing. But I saw you, you know, throwing sticks into the trailer, leaves, you know, everything you could to build this big pile so we could burn the stuff and not have the garbage in the lawn anymore. So I stayed back to help, and I'm glad I did. I had a real fun day that day, helping you, you know, with all the sticks. You pulled me around in the trailer, and we built this giant pile of sticks and leaves and, you know, just brush from the lawn. And you said, all right, I'm going to teach you how an Indian starts a fire. So we went to the garage. You grabbed that giant big red gas tank, the rusty one, and we proceeded back to the pile, and you poured the gasoline all around where the leaves and the sticks and everything were. And then you proceeded to build a little trail with the gasoline, probably about, I don't know, 30, 40 feet away from that pile. You know, you looked at me and you lit that sucker. And boy, we did not know what was going to hit us at that point. Within a second, I think I felt we were thrown back by the fire. It just blew up, lit up like a firework on the 4th of July. And we both landed on our butts. You know, I remember you looking at me, and once you realized I was okay, you just started laughing and said, yeah, maybe that's why the Indians did it last. So I don't know if that's why the Indians didn't last, but, you know, that was your joke for the day. It was pretty funny. I don't think any Indian ever started a fire that way, thinking back. I'm pretty sure they used 2 sticks or something along those lines, but neither here nor there. I know how to not build a fire. So that was the one thing that I probably won't carry your advice from. But, you know, again, I loved growing up with my cousins so much. I want to thank you both for each of my cousins that you gave me. You know, cousins are like your first friends growing up. So just so many good memories, and just remembering all the love and good times that we had throughout those years is just something that I'll cherish forever. So thank you both for that. You know, it's no surprise to me that your marriage has lasted 50 years. You know, you guys, it's evident how much you love each other and love your family by all the support that you constantly giving. I'm so sorry that we had to do this over a video. You know, once we're done with Groundhog Day, I hope that we could get together in person and celebrate you the way that you deserve to be celebrated. And that is in person, surrounded by everybody that you love. So, toodles for now, and we will see each other soon, I hope, once this stuff's over, and we can celebrate some more, okay? I love you both, and I hope you have a happy anniversary.